You are seeing this for a reason, chosen ones. Your haters know you're chosen for abundance. They are jealous. You have been called by God for a higher purpose, and now it is time to finally enter a new timeline of miraculous fortune. Like and subscribe to claim. Chosen one, have you noticed the side eyes lately? The whispers that fall silent when you step into the room, the sudden chill when your name is mentioned? You may not yet see the full magnitude of the abundance rushing toward you, but your haters feel it in their bones. That uneasy vibe you're picking up isn't paranoia. It's proof that your divine favor is already radiating beyond the confines of your current circumstances. They sense the thunder of your coming breakthrough long before you hear its roar, and it stirs a jealous storm inside them. Perhaps you've wondered why people who barely know you can muster such resentment. You smile, you mind your business, yet the hostility sticks to you like static. Here's the shocking truth. Spiritual light exposes hidden insecurities, and yours is becoming blinding. God has stamped you for overflow, financial, creative, emotional, and spiritual, and the very aura of that promise agitates anyone who's settled for less. Your haters aren't really angry at you. They're furious at what your future says about the limits they accepted for themselves. Today, we'll peel back the layers of this envy so you can stop internalizing it and start leveraging it. We'll unpack why the jealous energy around you is actually a prophetic announcement of the abundance ahead. You'll learn to convert their negativity into rocket fuel, safeguarding your peace while accelerating your rise. By the end of this message, you'll see their scowls not as curses, but as free marketing for the miracles God is about to display through you. You have an unmistakable glow of favor. Chosen one, favor has a frequency, and you're broadcasting on full volume whether you mean to or not. Even in seasons where your bank balance hasn't caught up to your dreams, your spirit is already walking in wealth. That inner assurance leaks through your voice, your posture, the quiet confidence in your eyes. Haters clock that glow faster than friends, because insecurity is hyper-alert to anything that threatens its fragile equilibrium. Think of David before he ever touched Goliath. He was still a shepherd, but the oil of kingship had already marked his forehead. His brothers could sense it and belittled him on the battlefield, not because he'd done anything wrong, but because his destiny made them confront their own complacency. You, too, carry an anointing that precedes material proof. It shows up as optimism when everyone else is complaining, as resilience when others fold, as a contagious expectation that life can and will shift dramatically in your favor. That glow can't be faked, bought, or duplicated, and that's precisely what unnerves your critics. They study your moves hoping to find a secret hack, only to discover the source of your radiance is invisible, a divine promise nested in your spirit. Realize that every sneer or sarcastic comment you endure is an involuntary confession. I see your crown forming, and it scares me. Listen closely for the spiritual psychology of jealousy. Why does your impending abundance provoke such a visceral reaction? Jealousy is a mirror, one that reflects unmet potential and buried regrets. When people sense your calling, it magnifies the gap between where they are and where they once hoped to be. Instead of digging into their own growth, it's easier to dismiss or mock you. That's not a sign of your weakness, it's a spotlight on theirs. In spiritual terms, light agitates darkness by its very nature. Your rising frequency disrupts comfort zones constructed on scarcity and cynicism. Just as Jesus' miracles exposed the hollow piety of the Pharisees, your small wins foreshadow bigger victories that will indict anyone who chose stagnation over evolution. Understand this dynamic and you'll stop shrinking to soothe fragile egos. Your assignment is not to dim your brilliance, but to illuminate possibility, even if that burns the eyes of those unwilling to see. Remember, too, that jealousy often masquerades as advice. Don't aim that high, be realistic. Recognize the disguise. Counsel that limits your vision is rarely wisdom. It's resentment wearing a mask of concern. Discern the spirit behind every suggestion, and you'll stay rooted in promise, not poisoned by doubt. In 2025, you will turn jealousy into jet fuel. Chosen one, every ounce of negative energy hurled your way contains potential power. It's untapped propulsion. Here's how to harness it. Transmute the emotion. When you sense envy, pause and consciously redirect that charge into gratitude. Say to yourself, their reaction confirms something great is unfolding for me. Gratitude converts toxic vibes into spiritual momentum. Refine your focus. Haters are unintentional market researchers, pointing out exactly which qualities threaten mediocrity. Use their feedback to sharpen your gifts. If they mock your optimism, amplify it. If they question your ideas, refine them until they're bulletproof. Elevate your execution. Let their disbelief provoke excellence, not bitterness. Remember Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem's walls amid ridicule. He didn't engage in petty debates. He built higher and faster. Channel the same discipline. Produce results so undeniable that arguments dissolve in the glare of your outcomes. By flipping jealousy into fuel, you transform every sneer into forward motion. The louder their hostility, the quicker your acceleration. While jealousy can be converted into drive, continual exposure to toxicity can still drain you. Guard your spirit like a vault. Set energetic boundaries. Not every comment deserves a response. Silence can be a shield and a statement. Withdraw your attention. The most valuable currency haters seek to steal. Curate your circle. Keep counsel with those who celebrate vision, not just familiarity. As Jesus took only Peter, James, and John up the Mount of Transfiguration, you, too, need a tight inner circle who can handle the height of your calling. Anchor in daily alignment. Prayer, meditation, or journaling isn't a luxury. It's spiritual maintenance. Clear the residue of negativity each day so it never calcifies into self-doubt. Feed what feeds you. Invest time in learning, creating, and serving activities that multiply your joy. The fuller your internal reservoir, the less any external shade can dehydrate you. Guarding your energy doesn't mean living in paranoia. It means stewarding your peace as diligently as you would a fortune, because, spiritually speaking, it is one. Chosen one, the envy circling you is a weather vane pointing toward a storm of blessings. Here's how to position yourself under the downpour. Match your mindset to your mantle. If God says you're destined for overflow, think like someone who already possesses it. Poverty thinking repels prosperity. Gratitude, expectation, and strategic stewardship attract resources. Take inspired action. Faith without works is dormant. Draft the proposal, launch the channel, apply for the grant, learn the skill. Your movements prove to heaven that you're ready to manage more. Speak your future aloud. Words frame reality. Declare daily, I am a conduit for divine abundance. No jealousy formed against me will prosper. Affirmations program your subconscious to gravitate toward opportunity, not retreat from opposition. Sow where you want to grow. Generosity is a catalyst. Give time, knowledge, or resources to those aligned with your vision. What you release returns multiplied, bypassing any blockade haters attempt to erect. As these practices solidify, watch how quickly the intangible promise graduates into tangible provision. Contracts, connections, and creative ideas will manifest with uncanny timing. The same mouths that cursed you will gape in shock as favor crowns your efforts. Chosen one, let the sneers echo. They are trumpets announcing your ascent. The glare of jealousy is a spotlight God uses to highlight the magnificence He's cultivating in you. Instead of resenting the resistance, reframe it. Each hater is an involuntary herald proclaiming, abundance approaches. Refuse to shrink. Shine brighter. Convert every envious glance into proof that the atmosphere is shifting in your favor. Protect your peace, elevate your execution, and steward the promise with integrity. When the floodgates of blessing swing open, and they will, those who mocked will either become silent spectators or humbled students. But you, chosen one, will stand as living evidence that divine favor outranks human opinion every single time. So square your shoulders, lift your head, and walk forward. Jealous eyes might follow, but remember, they only stare because they see what you're carrying, an unmistakable destiny of overflow. And no amount of envy can cancel what heaven has already decreed.